now, from Stonerds Studios, it's the Wake and Bake News with Buddy Scott.
Hello, Stonerds of the world, and welcome to the Wake and Bake News. I'm your host, Buddy Scott. We have some big news this week. Stories from building a wall to new takes on caviar. So sit back, light your joints as we take a look at the Stonerds' top 10 stories this week. McDonald's wants to build a wall. According to sources, McDonald's is demanding that franchisees put up a wall to help separate the kitchen from the dining experience. They are hoping that this wall will help protect McDonald's jobs and keep customers on their own side. Reach for comment, Mayor McCheese assured us that they will build the wall and the customers will pay for it. 2 penguins had gone missing from a UK zoo this past November in a heist where everyone was dressed like they were in a James Bond movie. The 2 penguins were found in the tiny village Australia, and a 23-year-old man is being investigated in relation to the... I can't really say it's a kidnapping because, well, they were locked in a cage to begin with. He's being investigated in regards to the jailbreak? The penguins have been returned to the zoo where they were reported to be shaken, but not stirred. Super Bowl 53 was last night, where millions of viewers watched the Los Angeles Rams face off against the New England Patriots in a good old-fashioned game of hot potato. Both teams spent the entire night punching the ball back and forth. However, the Patriots were the ones getting the upper hand and will be awarded with all the burgers and fries they could want. Are you the classiest family in the trailer park? If you said yes, then Heinz is thinking about you. Heinz has introduced Ketchup Caviar, a jar filled with tiny red balls of goo. This will surely have your guests impressed with your classiness and make you the talk of the park. The Patriots should expect them to complement their fries this year. Scientists, while monitoring the Earth's magnetic field, have noticed unusual activity with its polarity. Now, it's not uncommon for the Earth's poles to move around a bit, but what is unusual is how it's starting to get pulled towards Siberia. Now, one theory is that Russia has been using magnets to pull the North Pole towards them in order to coerce Santa to become a Russian citizen. Could Russia finally be entering the war on Christmas? We all lie a little on dating apps, but one Oklahoma woman learned she should have been a little less truthful when she bragged about poaching a male deer outside of hunting season to a potential paramour. Too bad for her, but good news for the vengeful deer ghost when it turned out she was bragging to a game warden. The woman and her accomplice were ultimately fined $2,400, and the Oklahoma Department of Wildlife has announced a new marine life protection program. Catfishing to save a catfish. While comfortable leather recliners are the new trend in going to the cinema, one Swedish film festival has taken things in the opposite direction. Filmgoers at the Gothenburg Film Festival are being locked in coffins in order to enjoy the release of a new horror sci-fi film. Festival directors claim that the strange viewing environment is meant to make the audience empathize with the characters who are knocked off course during their interstellar journey and must face a life drifting aimlessly with no possible future and no way to return home. Millennial viewers report feeling comfortably nostalgic. Who doesn't love a good revenge story? A contractor at a Travelodge hotel in the UK had enough when he had not been paid on time. Tired of being stepped on, one hero stood up and stuck it to the man. When the contractor returned to work on Monday, he drove the 2.5-ton digger into the side of the building. A GoFundMe has been set up for the man that has already earned him much more than the 600 pounds he was owed. Breaking news, the man has been paid that morning. He just didn't check his bank account. Huh, who would have thought the guy who could do this would have made that kind of mistake? He seemed pretty even-tempered to me. Legendary West Coast rapper Tupac is still alive, claims the son of Suge Knight, a man who could have no possible motivation for lying about that. Not only is he alive, he's left Malaysia, he's arrived in the studio, and he started recording tracks, proclaimed Suge Knight Jr. via Twitter. Wait, has Mr. Knight Jr. seen Tupac? Or has he been tweeting at him? Because we the Stonerds have a theory. And what is sure to create some interesting misconceptions for future archaeologists, Bahrain is planning to sink a Boeing 747 as the centerpiece of an expensive new underwater theme park intended to draw divers from all around the world. Planners claim the sunken airplane would be good for the environment, stimulating the growth of new coral reefs, but at least one expert isn't so sure, citing structural integrity issues that could arise from corrosion, as well as the leaching of toxic chemicals. Diving enthusiasts of the world responded, "Gee, thanks, we're super excited about airplanes. That's why we took up diving." With subarctic temperatures bringing ice and freezing rain to much of North America, this week's 11th Timbit is for everyone who slid to their destination and said, "It's like a skating rink out there." For the Stonerds Wake and Bake News, I'm Buddy Scott, and smoke weed every day.